This is your boy, Marlon. We're back at it again. Get hyped, get excited, because it's definitely going down. How you guys doing? See some of y'all two-stepping. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Get hype, get hype. Get hype. Get hype. Get hype. Get hype. Come on, Dutch. I ain't gonna play with y'all like that today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the show. Hopefully you guys are doing great today. We do have some topics that we need to go over today, and this is definitely going to be a very interesting time because, as we know, we're waiting on some things right now from Sony, and I think a lot of people are literally under the pressure of trying to figure out, okay, when is this going to happen? When is the storage? When we're going to get updated release dates? When is this going to happen here and there? But I'm going to tell you this right now. On the other side of the fence, which is going to be the journalist side of things, it's pretty quiet. Notice that you haven't necessarily seen anything from the quote-unquote insiders, because that means everything is a laser quiet right now. It is definitely not the season for Sony to be doing a lot of things that these quote-unquote insiders or anybody that is in the Sony circle really kind of have any information on anything right now. So everything right now is sort of laser quiet, and Sony is like busy behind the scenes, obviously making sure that some of these games are going to make it in 2021. I know one of the biggest concerns, and even out on Twitter earlier today, I was telling people that, hey, you know, I think one of the most requested features for the PlayStation 5 is, obviously, people really want folders, but they really want the SSD expansion. And this is something that, from what I've been hearing behind the scenes of people calling Sony, is that they're asking customer service. Obviously, they're not going to tell you. And most of the customer service agents and everything like that, they don't necessarily know what's going on with the expandable storage anyway. So we had a fan that literally made a phone call to Sony asking them about the SSD expansion. When is it going to happen? They're running out of storage and everything. And I think the guy said that Sony is working on this right now as we speak. They're still working on it, and it's going to take them a whole year, which doesn't make any sense. Okay, we know that the PS5 is compatible with NVMe SSD, at least from my camp, from my side. I haven't necessarily heard anything, but the crazy part is, it's like this guy's acting like this is some rocket science. The NVMe SSD expansion ability is there. Sony just locked it. You know what I'm saying? It's locked. So if you put an NVMe SSD inside of the PS5, it won't recognize it. So all Sony needs to do is unlock it. Now, apparently, the agent is telling the guy, well, you are going to void your warranty if you try to upgrade the NVMe SSD. Well, there's not a PlayStation seal on the NVMe slot. So how is it that he's going to literally somehow void his warranty? That doesn't make any sense, right? So I think some of these agents and everything like that over the phone is giving misinformation, but rest assured that Sony should already know that this is one of the most requested abilities for the PlayStation 5 as it sits right now. On the Xbox camp side, there's really nothing. I mean, it's just games. People just really want games. But for you to tell the customer, hey, look, you're gonna void your warranty if you try to upgrade the NVMe SSD. Try to upgrade, you can't even upgrade it even if you try to. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part about it. But yeah, guys, a lot of people are getting impatient right now, considering that every single time a game comes out, yeah, you got to keep deleting stuff. And like I said, I don't mind deleting and reinstalling things. I don't really mind doing it. But the thing is that Jim Ryan himself said that it shouldn't be a problem with the available storage that we currently do have. So it's kind of like, yeah, like what's going on with that? You know what I'm saying? So if Boss Man is saying that he's comfortable with what we have available right now, and that should literally hold us over for the time being, then I don't know. But like I said, it's coming up, and I do believe that Sony is slowly trickling out stuff. We did have the God of War update, 4K 60 FPS. So please go ahead, check out the God of War update. We also have for PlayStation Plus Control, and we also have Destruction All Stars as well. So if you haven't downloaded Destruction All Stars, check it out. That is free for this month. I think it's free until April, if I'm not mistaken. And also check out Control, which is actually doing a lot better on the PlayStation 5 over the Series X. Not only the file size is a lot smaller, you know what I'm saying, but also it's outperforming the Series X. And, you know, this whole narrative of things that people were pushing before, saying that the PS5 is very weak and it's not capable of doing this and it's not capable of doing that. You know, most of those people right now eating their words, because I think that's the biggest thing that people have to understand, is that, yeah, you have one side of the camp is saying this, and then you have another side of the camp is saying, oh, PS5 is weak, it's garbage. But it's clearly doing its thing right now. Everything that is literally inside of the PS5, it's happening. It's coming. It's unfolding. The secret sauce, all of that stuff that we were, that we talked about and everything, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to let people know about that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to summarize some of these topics. Just had to get some of that information out there to you guys so you guys can understand exactly what's going on. All right. So with that being said, we do have some Grand Theft Auto 6. I told you guys that I was going to keep you guys up to date when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 6. If there's any sort of legitimate information regarding anything, any theories, any inside information that seems to be legit, or any sort of information that I can get at, as long as it's not blowing smoke, rumors, or anything like that, I'm going to try to cover it for you guys. So we do have potentially sort of a theory that actually makes sense for this particular title when it comes to a release date. And we're going to talk about it. And there's also some evidence that's matching up with what the GTA community is actually saying. So we're going to dive really deep into that. And I think GTA 6 right now is one of the most talked about unreleased game. Like, everybody really wants GTA 6. They want to know how everything's going and how everything is doing. So we're going to talk about GTA 6. We're also going to be talking about an Xbox event, like an Xbox game show or some sort of event. Apparently a developer slipped up, and just went on ahead and slipped up a little bit, but they haven't removed the information. So it seems as though hopefully we might be having an Xbox event. And if we do have an Xbox event on set date, then that means Sony should be down that same rabbit hole as well, or down that same trench of giving us something, right? Because normally how it goes is that, yeah, Sony is like, no, Microsoft, you're going to go first and then we go dead last. That's just how we roll. But it's definitely been a snowball going very slow for Microsoft and Sony, bleeding over into their first year here. So we're going to be talking about that, Xbox event and what could potentially be at this Xbox event. We do know that there are some unconfirmed titles as well that is supposed to be showcased sometime this year. Obviously, we know about the confirmed Xbox titles, but we don't know what these unconfirmed titles are going to be. So we're gonna, go ahead and talk about that. What's going on, Suffolk? Don't worry, I'll get with the shout outs. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button. It definitely does help out the show. Let's go. We're also going to be talking about, oh my God, Resident Evil Village Tall Lady. We're going to talk about her height, and we're going to talk about the Xbox meme. Okay, like this is kind of crazy now. So the tall lady in Resident Evil 8 is literally a meme now because she's so freaking tall. I mean, we're going to talk about her height and all of that stuff. We're going to talk about the Xbox meme. Seems as though, and that's one thing I give Microsoft, is that they really do embrace memes and stuff. Ever since the Series X was on its way out and everything to the mass, it seems as though that they love embracing the memes when it comes to the Series X being a fridge, being a stove, a camp stove, or whatever you want to call it. It's very interesting to say the least, but we're gonna go over the tall lady meme, Resident Evil 8. So we're gonna talk about that. Also on today's show, we're gonna be talking about something that's very interesting here, and I thought to myself that this was kind of but hey, Perfect Dark developer, one of the devs that is actually working on the brand new reboot Perfect Dark. Okay, and yeah, he is literally co-founder and former lead designer. So yeah, that is kind of a pretty huge title there, you know, from the initiative. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to truck along without him being there, but yeah, he just dipped out, and it's kind of like, okay, what's going on? So we're gonna talk about that because it's kind of like, hey, like what's up here? What's up? What's going on, right? So we're gonna talk about that. We're also going to be talking about PlayStation Now games, on how they're performing and everything like that. And I think Sony is definitely going to sort of expand the horizon when it comes to PlayStation Now, and just make it a better overall robust service for a lot of people to enjoy retro games and even current games and everything like that. If they want to just stream, updating the server blades, there's a lot of other things that I think is going to play a huge role in the whole setup for everything. So we'll see how that particular situation rolls out. We're also going to talk about Google Stadia not looking good. I don't know of nobody that really was hyped for Google Stadia. If they were, after Google Stadia came out, they were like, I'm good. So Google Stadia right now is literally, when it comes to their development team, and they lost a vital piece of their development team, Jade, Raymond. For a lot of people who don't know Jade Raymond, yeah, she was the one behind Assassin's Creed. Like, she was one of the lead producers behind Assassin's Creed. So they hired her on the development team for Google Stadia. And so they are shutting down the development teams right now. And this is really sad, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew this was going to be sort of like an epic fail, you know, $60, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you got to stream stuff. And most of the time internet can't really facilitate all that type of stuff, streaming games at, you know, certain resolutions without any hiccups or anything like that. We're also going to be talking about Mass Effect Legendary Edition. For the PlayStation 4, PS5 enhancements, all that type stuff. So yeah, they drop a Mass Effect Legendary Edition. They even have a collector's edition for $150 with the helmet. So if you're a huge Mass Effect fan, we're definitely going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about Control. And this is a game that, yeah, it will bug down your machine. It will, especially with explosions, a lot of things going on screen. The PS5 version of this particular title, which I see Xbox fans right now are literally demanding Xbox to put the Ultimate Edition of Control on Game Pass, because they're like, okay, well, PlayStation fans are getting it. What's going on? People are asking for refunds, you know, so it's sort of like a little bit of mess for a lot of people. But I think that, you know, there's got to be some sort of way to bounce back from that particular situation. So we're going to talk about the performance of Control, how it's performing on the PlayStation 5 versus the Series X. We're also going to be talking about Control once again when it comes to the file size of the PS5 version versus the Series X version as well. I think a lot of people are going to be very intrigued to see how things kind of pan out. And so, yeah, it's definitely going to be hype. It's definitely going to be interesting. So do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that share button. By the time we start, we should be at 200 likes. No reason for us to be at 107 right now. I know we could do it. We have a lot of people in here, so just show the stream some support. Hit the like button, hit the share button. It helps out. Let's go ahead and get with the shout outs. Shout outs time. Tag me at MarlonGamingNation. By the time we're done, I swear, by the time we're done, come on, Dutch. By the time we're done, we better be at 200 likes. By the time we're done with the shout outs, okay? That's going to be a goal for you guys. Thank you so much. Witch King with the 5 says, come on, Dutch. All right. So we got Nighthawk Afterburner says, what's up, dude? What's going on, man? Thank you so much for the support. We got Lib. How you feeling? How you doing? We got Ray. What's going on? We got Die. What's going on? VV Lib. What's going on? We got SWE Zay. What's up, man? Jack. What's going on? Let's go, man. Let's go. Hi for Dad. How you doing? General, what's going on? Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Phoenix Awoken, thank you so much, man, for the support, man. We out here, we're grinding, we out here on the daily, we're in the trenches together. So that makes you the top stream donator, which for today, I don't think anybody can edge you out. We'll see what happens, but you're taking the crown. PlayStation Disciple, hit that like button. Remember, you guys have 10 minutes to hit that like button when I'm done with these shout outs. 10 minutes, 200 likes in 10 minutes. I know we could do it. Let's go. Tony, what's going on? Phil, what's going on? Knight Rider, PlayStation Discipline, Jose, what's going on? Crazy Fox Gaming, what's going on, man? Yeah, Apex Legends, I heard about that. Sexy, what's going on? Lucci, Sean, let's see who else we have. Luis, what's up, man? Jen, what's going on? Let's see who else we got. Neil, what's going on? True, what's going on? Lily, Nelson, what's going on? GMTA, what's going on? PlayStation Forever, Richard Sharp, what's going on? True, what's going on? What else we got? Mr. Mass Production, what's going on? Red Chom, what's going on? Dr. Disrespect, how you doing? If you're brand new, click that red subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. We're trying to get to 50K by the end of March. I know we could do it by the help of you guys. Juan, how you feeling? Let's see here. George, what's up, man? Polar Man, what's going on? We're so close to the goal. I ain't playing with y'all. Hit that like button mad hard. Abuse it. Let's go. Destruction All Stars is fire. That's what I've been hearing. I've been busy working for you guys, so I haven't been able to check it out. Tier, what's going on? Angelo, what's going on? Anthony, what's going on? Appreciate the love. YT Shadow, what's going on? Let's see what Dan Hauser, what's going on? Let's see what else we have here. Effergy, what's going on, dude? Games for Eternity, what's going on? Dark, what's going on? Bit, what's going on? Beast 101, what's going on? Chaz, what's going on? Popular, what's going on? Let's see what else we got. We got a lot of people. KC Lion Squad, what's going on? Get hype. Come on, Dutch. Thank you for that. Let's see who else we got here. We got Ultra, what's going on? Let's see, we're close. We're at 184. Hey, we got 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes for the rest of the likes. I ain't playing with y'all. Generic, yo, what's going on? And what's going on? We out here, man. We out here. Lady Skittles, what's going on? Steel, what's going on? Get hype, get excited. General, what's going on? Appreciate the love and the support. Nighthawk Afterburner, let's go. M, what's going on? It says Hitman PS5 code. Don't worry on that particular front. I have something special, don't worry. Angel, what's going on? Straight from the VA, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you so much for the support. Let's see here, man. I need more space for my PS5. Clear out that entertainment center. Make space for that entertainment center, okay? Yes, God of War update, we did talk about that, so appreciate the love and the support on that particular front. Let's see here. Yes. Yes, sir. Darkness. Thank you so much for the support. Michael Smith, thank you so much for the support. Getting my charging station. Hey, what's going on, man? GTA 6, we need it. Camilio, what's going on? Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate that. Kai, God's son, says God of War today. Yes, God of War update is today. Rahman, what's going on? Mr. Mass Production, what's going on? Let's see here. Who else we have? All right, so it seems as though we're sitting at 201 likes. Appreciate the support, and let's see if we can get it. Oh, y'all trolling. Let's see if we can get it to 300 likes. No spamming, Camilio. No spamming. No spamming. Spamming will get you timed out. Okay. Oh, there it is. Took the word out of my mouth. What's going on, Phoenix Awoken? Thank you so much for the support. Let's see if we can get to 300 likes. I know we could do it. Let's start supporting our show, guys. It's very vital. It's very critical. When you guys are here, you participate, you hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? You comment and everything. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay. That's all I'm asking for, is you guys hit the like button and just show appreciation for our show, so we can keep going and keep doing this every single day. Okay. Because the algorithm is very brutal right now. All right. So with that being said, let's not waste any time. I know a lot of you guys really want to know a lot of stuff about GTA 6. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's not waste people's time and get right off into the news, because hey, we got everybody shouted out and everything, and that's cool and all, but y'all need the information. So let's go ahead here and start off with GTA 6. And this is a title, I am telling you, when this happens, the day that this game gets revealed, the internet is going to shut down. It's going to be too much traffic on the internet. The internet itself is going to crash. Okay, because everybody and their mama is gonna have eyeballs just looking out. Generic user with the $10 donation. Thank you so much, generic user, for the $10. Generic user, that makes you the top stream donator for today. Let's go. Let's get you up on the tactical nuke board here, my guy. Thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. That makes you the top stream donator, my guy. Top stream donator. Okay. Let's get into GTA 6 news, because I know that a lot of you guys are pretty hype and pretty excited for GTA 6, and I literally cannot wait for this game. Honestly, 5 was just amazing. The online, for some people, it's amazing. For some people, they say, oh, it's trash. Oh, it's overrated and whatever. People are already saying a whole bunch of stuff about GTA, but it's all good. All right, so let's see if we can damage 300 likes in 10 minutes. 300 likes in 10 minutes. I know we could do it. Anyways, let's move on here. GTA 6. Fans believe Grand Theft Auto 6 release clue is in the latest online update. Okay, and this is very interesting, because once again, this whole logic behind GTA 6 being revealed, it's one of the most anticipated thing. Like, people are just every single day in the forums, people are just going crazy. I remember with the Super Bowl situation, they were saying that, hey, you know what, they're gonna show off GTA 6 and everything like that, during the Super Bowl and all of this type of stuff. Man, it was just all sorts of stuff with the font, with the letters, and all of that type of stuff. Now, check this situation out. Okay, so let's go ahead and bleed over into this one here. It says that the vehicle itself, the Vetier truck, and while its unique caravan-like design should be fun for players with large friend groups, it is the teaser image posted by Rockstar that has fans talking, posted on Rockstar Games Newswire thread that is seen on the developer's official website, an advertisement meant to appeal to rich GTA Online players to show off the Vetier. While it would normally be a standard fare. Hopefully GTA 6 fans have took interest in the text. So they're saying based off this text right here, it's basically given sort of an indication of a release date or something like that. It says while many players, will be making a Vetier flying using the GTA Online's new bridge glitch, some are too busy theorizing by the intrigue in the vehicle's addition. According to fans online, the VE in the Vetier text shows the Roman numeral for 6. And if players want to use the second half of the letter E as a divider, this is the case. If the same logic is used with the tier and the second half of the letter TR are ignored, players get 7-11, with players theorizing that this could be the date for Grand Theft Auto 6 reveal or release. So you guys let me know what you guys think about that particular situation, because honestly, like, I haven't checked out this particular vehicle, so I don't necessarily know what that letter means and everything, but according to them, they come up with 7-11. So 7-11, what do you guys think? Oh, I'm spiking. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm glad you guys told me I'm spiking. Okay, I just want to make sure. All right, can y'all, is that better? Let me know if that's better. If I'm spiking, let me know, because sometimes you guys tell me that I'm really low. So just wanted to make sure that you guys can hear me. So basically, like I said, what do you guys think about 7-11? Okay, me personally, I don't think this means anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is indicating a release or a release date or anything. But hey, that's the GTA community for you, right? They want to theorize on every little thing. If they see something posted in GTA Online and it has a 6 in there or a letter change or something like that, look, I don't think this truck or anything like that with these letters really mean anything of sort. I think that this game is far out from being even announced. You know what I'm saying? I think this game will probably get announced maybe sometime next year. You know what I'm saying? And probably won't come out till like 2023 or who knows? You know what I'm saying? But I just don't see it getting revealed. I'll be shocked if GTA 6 get revealed this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will really be shocked. But 7-11 is kind of crazy to me. Like, I'm just saying 7-11. I don't know. Frizz with the $20. Look, bro, that makes you the top stream donator. You better get hype. You better get excited. You're super cool with that $20 and being, look, thank you so much. Thank you. He says the GTA Black Planet coming through to show some love to your platform. Some love. We support your work and contributions to gaming. GTA Black Planet is a gaming hub for Black and minority gamers and people from different walks of life. Hey, let's go. Hey, shout outs. Thank you so much for the 20. I really do appreciate it, Fritz. Thank you so much, man. Shouts to GTA Black Planet. It's insane because we had someone pertaining to another GTA community when I was covering GTA and stuff like that, and they showed a lot of love and everything. So I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. We're in Black History Month, so that I thought that was very, very legendary. So thank you so much for that $20. That makes you the top stream donator for today. One love and God bless. Thank you so much, man. But honestly, like I said, people are looking for anything that they can find when it comes to GTA 6, right? They're looking for, like I said, billboards on the online portion to see if Rockstar updated anything. But like I said, I don't think this Vetier truck has anything to really do with, maybe, who knows, because Rockstar is like a monopoly. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll put certain things in maybe Texas or maybe on the map or something to try to have people figure it. Who knows? But like I said, I think this game is far out. And this is stemming from GTA Online's new vehicle that was added on January 28th update. And so this is where they're sparking this information from. Jacob with the $2 says, Marlon, so when does PS5 start using the UDL texture? I think out the gate. Because honestly, when you really look at some of the games, right? Like, especially on the first party side, and you look at stuff from like what the Series X, well, the only thing that we can kind of look at is probably like the medium, you know what I'm saying? And the medium is just, I don't know, it's just me, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't look like close to something that you will say like next gen, you know what I'm saying? It looks like 2013-ish. I'm just saying, like, the game just needs a little bit much more polish in my opinion, but it's just not my cup of tea. Like, it's really not my cup of tea, but you know, we'll see on that particular front on what's going on with that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about GTA and everything like that. But honestly, like I said, 7-Eleven and the Roman numeral for 6 and all this stuff, the VE and all of that, like, I think people are just reaching, but hey, you know what I'm saying? We will see as time progresses and we move forward with this. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and we're guys to talk about this Xbox event. All right, because here's the thing. I think a lot of people really want an event either from Sony or from Microsoft at this point. Let's keep it $150. I want an event. You guys want an event. And so let's talk about this Xbox event here. And like I said, both companies are quiet and everything like that. It's very interesting, to say the least, on how things are going to be panning out for Xbox this particular year, because at this moment in time, we heard stories, and this is just stories that we've been hearing, and I'm gonna call them stories because we don't have confirmation, is that Microsoft is about to acquire another big studio or company, right? And I don't know, I really don't know, to be honest. Like, we're hearing EA, we're hearing Take-Two is in there, which I don't know. Take-Two is not up for sale, not that I can recall, right? We're hearing Ubisoft, which that would be crazy if Microsoft buys Ubisoft. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. Phoenix, thank you so much for that $10. Thank you so much for supporting the show on the daily, man. Thank you so much, dude. Seriously, let's get you a tactical nuke up on the screen here. Appreciate the love and the support, man. One love and God bless. Thank you. Thank you for activating Goku as well. We still have a top stream donator, which is Fritz with the $19. So Fritz, Phoenix, Jacob, thank you guys so much for the support, man. Really appreciate you. I think Fritz is the top stream donator so far. Let's go. Thank you so much, Phoenix. One love and God bless. Yes. So like I said, I don't necessarily know, you know, what's going to be going on with, you know, Microsoft making another big Bethesda level acquisition. Like I said, Take-Two, that would be too good to be true. I don't think Take-Two is up for sale right at this very moment. But I would say this, if that should ever happen, just like how we were hearing about that deal before the PS5 came out, where they were saying that, oh, Sony threw $750 million to Rockstar to make GTA 6 time exclusive. Not exclusive, time exclusive. $750 million. Is there any truth to that story, you may ask? No. I think it's a bunch of smoke up somebody's behind. That's what I would say. I think that it's a bunch of smoke, okay, with no concrete evidence to really back it up. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? I know some of you guys want to believe everything you read and hear. No, But what could it be? What could it be? And then we're hearing about the Battlefield 6 reveal that's actually going to be brewing up really, really soon. I think, what is it, like tomorrow? Or so. I seen some people talking about this and bringing it to my attention, but we'll see. We'll definitely see on that particular front. But let's go ahead with this Xbox event. Let's not waste any more time or anything like that. Let's go ahead and let's brew over into this here, guys, because it's getting very, very interesting, to say the least. So let's go ahead now. You guys know Bright Memory Infinite, okay? So Bright Memory Infinite producer literally put out a tweet, and this tweet was very interesting because I was like, we didn't hear anything about any game show or anything like that from Microsoft, so everybody was kind of like, what's going on here with this? So let's go ahead and let's bleed over into this particular situation. It says, hello. I will post a short trailer of Bright Memory. This is for the Series X and S. For people who don't know about Bright Memory, Villains opening on 12/11/2021. Here is a screenshot of a redesigned villain. For more gameplay will be available on this year game show. So yeah, there you go. So apparently they're planning on showing this off on 12/11/2020, which is what's like next week, right? And it's supposed to be showcased at a game show. So I don't really know. And look, that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really, really good. If you ask me, the detail, the attention to detail, and everything looks pretty cool. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly is going on here, because it's like, wait a minute, like, are we getting a game show? Yo, let's go. My boy, oh my God. Let's go, man. Yeah, as far as we know, Bright Memory is exclusive. It's PC, Series X, and S right now. Yo, Ron with the 50 big body style says, ready for Mass Effect news. Hey, we got you covered, man. We got you covered. Thank you so much. Get hype, get excited. Thank you so much for that $50 donation. That makes you Ron the top stream donator. Big up yourself, enjoy yourself. It's definitely going down. Thank you so much. And let's go ahead and hit you with that tactical nuke. Yeah, so Bright Memory Infinite, I played it on the Series X, and it looks pretty good. It looks really, really good. It took me some time to kind of get used to the controls and everything like that, but shout outs to the boy Ron, man, with the 50, make you the top stream donator. Thank you so much for the support. So yeah, so it's, what do you guys think? I think that's like, come on, Dutch. I think that's like, why would you put that out so early? It's just a second. So we literally got about a week and change more to go. And he haven't even taken it down, actually. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that is going to be some sort of Xbox game show? Because this is for Series X. This is also for PC. So I haven't necessarily heard anything about a game show. But yeah, this could very well be something that's getting ready to happen. Maybe Microsoft is going to make some sort of announcement or something like that. I mean, because the well is dry right now. The well is dry. And yeah, we need something from Microsoft. We need to know what's going on. We need to have a little bit of insight on the roadmap that they have for 2021. And I think a lot of people are just really getting impatient, especially with Microsoft, because look, the potential is a lot higher than before. And I think a lot of people are going to just find this situation very, very intriguing if we do get a game show on the 11th. So let me know what you guys think. I think it's going to be a very, very interesting time for a lot of gamers. And we'll see once we see this villain for Bright Memory Infinite. All right. So day's been going great, Nedson. Thank you so much for the support. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the tall lady? I told y'all. Get ready, get hype, get excited, because man, I'm telling you, Xbox, I think they're the kings when it comes to memes, man. They always try to embrace the memes as much as possible. And wow. Let's see here. Jacob with the $2 says, so what year is the speculation for GTA 6 release? They said 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. Does that even ring a bell? Like I said, you want my thoughts on it? I would say probably next year. Get a reveal next year, and then probably won't release till like 2023, 2024, somewhere up in there. But they're saying 7-Eleven based off of a truck, based off of some letters. They're saying that when they translate the letters, the Roman numerals and everything, they got 6, which means GTA 6. And they came up with 7-Eleven when they basically translated the other text, basically the name of the truck, the Vetier truck. You know what I'm saying? It's like an armored truck that was literally updated in GTA Online. And so that's where they're basing the whole thing off of. 7-Eleven and 6 being for GTA 6 and 7-Eleven being around the release window time frame. So let me know. Hensberg says, just because. Thank you so much for the €5. Just because. I appreciate it. Let's go. Are you guys ready for the tall lady meme? Because I thought that this was very, very, very interesting, to say the least. They were like, oh, an important update. Oh, we have to. We don't have anything else better to do. We don't have anything. We don't have anything else better to do. What's going on, Jeremy? How you doing? Appreciate the love and the support. So we're going to talk about RE8 tall lady, right? We're going to talk about that tall lady because, yo, I was kind of terrified. At the end of the demo, I was like, holy freaking cow, this lady is super duper tall. And I'm like, what in the freaking world? Hey, man, you know, I got to give it to Capcom, though, for thinking outside the box and everything, because yeah, man, Resident Evil really needs that refresh. I know some people, generally speaking, don't like the whole idea behind Resident Evil being first person, but it's okay. But check this out. Look at this meme, and then we're gonna get into the height information and all of that type of stuff. But boom, look at this. This is insane right now. So Microsoft literally put the tall lady right next to the fridge, the Xbox fridge, and of course the Series X is way down here, right? Way down here, 11.9 inch, 5 feet 8 inches, and the tall lady, a whopping staggering 9 feet 6 inches tall. Holy freaking cow. And there's even another one where she's standing right next to the PS5, which the PS5 is literally taller than the tall lady. So what do you guys think? Holy mother of God. She is 9 feet 6 inches. I mean, she'll probably touch me in the top of my head because I'm 6'7". This lady is 9. Some of y'all need to stop talking about big cheeks. Listen to me. This lady is 9. How any of you guys will be able to approach this lady? You'll be looking up like this. Hi, how you doing? Yes. You know, I'm kind of nervous, you know, and I wanted to see if I could get your phone number. I know you're like really tall and everything. I'm 6'7" and you're 9 foot. I mean, we don't even have a tall enough house or tall enough bed or anything like that. So I don't understand how we're gonna work this out, but you might have to pick me up on your back, and you know, I don't know how it's gonna work. So how you think this specialty would work for us? Trying to get your phone number, we're trying to get hooked up, and you're 9 feet freaking tall. So yeah. Yo, I'm telling you right now, literally 9 feet tall. Okay, and so let's check out some of this information here. It says Capcom confirms that Resident Evil Village tall lady height is 2.9 meters. So that's 9 foot 6 inches tall. Holy freaking cow. Like literally 9 feet tall. And this is coming from Capcom. So, I mean, honestly, wow, man. That's a tall lady, bruh. That's a tall lady, bruh. I mean, you know, that's crazy. Like, when you really think about it, she's taller than Nemesis. She's taller than Mr. X. Oh, my freaking. She probably taller than Kong, which I don't think she's taller than Kong, but or taller than freaking Godzilla. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she'll be a beast if she plays in the NBA. I'm just saying she'll be dunking over LeBron, dunking over everybody. I mean, I think it will be crazy, bro. It will literally be crazy. Like, man, wow. It's that tall drink of water. Wow, man. Like, I mean, this is going to be crazy. I mean, once this game comes out, I'm telling y'all, a lot of you guys are going to be really excited. 9'6". Man. Wow. Wow. So there you guys go. That is the tall lady's height. She is 9'6" tall. And Xbox with a meme right now. I'm pretty sure Sony might have a meme too. Because if Xbox, yeah, like I said, Xbox, one thing I love about them, they love the community when it comes to the memes and everything. So it's just kind of insane. Instead, talk about she fake. But the PS5 is taller than her though. The PS5 is taller than her. So yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. But I'm definitely copping Resident Evil 8. And of course, we lost the actress behind the voice of some of the other vampires and everything. She did a lot of work and stuff like that. Her name is Jeanette Maz or something like that. So RIP to her and everything. Can't wait to pick up Resident Evil 8. I think that title is definitely going to be very interesting. Played the demo, enjoyed it and everything, and I thought that was very, very cool. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and let's talk about Perfect Dark. Now, these are for people who are on the Xbox side of things, because I know that a lot of you guys, if you're an Xbox fan, you played Perfect Dark. You know what I'm saying? You played Perfect Dark. I think the one on the N64 is the best version. Perfect Dark on 64, Nintendo 64. I think the one on 360 wasn't that great, in my opinion. Okay. It just didn't really capture the essence of what we know about Perfect Dark and everything like that. And so it's kind of interesting to say the least. But Perfect Dark's most senior designer has quit Xbox the initiative. That man said, I quit, I'm done. All right. And this is for personal reasons. So what would make you, being in that particular role, you just been there for 2 years. This man's been there for 2 years. I don't know what the situation is. Maybe, you know, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he just got up and dipped, right? After 2 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's interesting. So the co-founder and founder, lead designer Drew Murray, leaves after 2 years for personal reasons. And mind you, the Perfect Dark is an upcoming Xbox title from the initiative, and it's going to be a reboot. So I don't think necessarily this is going to affect the game, because you do have other people that are in place to make this actually goes really, really smooth as far as production goes. But I just thought to myself, like, wait a minute, this is very strange that he would just get up and leave like that. So let's go ahead and bleed over into this particular topic here. And it says, after 2 wild years helping start at initiative at Xbox and rebooting the Perfect Dark, it's time for me to say a tearful and bittersweet goodbye to my team at the initiative, Drew Murray. So yeah, he's been with them for roughly about 2 years, and he is like, look, man, I'm out. And this is basically what he have to say. It's been extraordinary working shoulder to shoulder with such a talented, experienced team, many of whom are great friends now, but my life outside of work needs more attention and headspace. I completely understand that. Than I have been able to give it lately, so I'm stepping down from my role, he explained. So I understand that, you know, things happen in life, and what are we going to do? Just hope that Perfect Dark can actually progress like it's supposed to. Murray leaves behind a veteran team of creatives led by studio head Daryl Gallagher, if I'm saying his name correctly, and game director Daniel Newberg. both previously at the helm of the Tomb Raider series at Crystal Dynamics before jumping ship to Microsoft. So yeah, so we got two people that was literally working at Crystal Dynamics, and they were working on Tomb Raider. So you kind of get the whole DNA of this. Tomb Raider. He said, Marlon, do you think the tall lady is attractive? She looks pretty good in the game. You know, I think they did a great job with you know, having a villain like that in the game. Yeah, I think she's gonna be great. But yeah, so do you guys get the formula of what I'm going with this year? Tomb Raider, Perfect Dark. Tomb Raider, Perfect Dark. So you got two of those important devs from Crystal Dynamic literally saying, hey, we jump and ship to Microsoft. Now they're there. So it's going to be interesting. Neil, what's going on? Thank you so much for the support. Really do appreciate that. So we'll see guys on Perfect Dark on how that is going to literally pan out. Okay. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bleed over into our next topic. And, you know, this is going to be very interesting. So we're going to be talking about PlayStation Now. Got to talk about that because I know some people don't have PlayStation Now. They really want more from PlayStation Now. What's up, Jackie? How you doing? Thank you so much for the support. Really do appreciate it. So let's go ahead here and let's talk about PlayStation Now. And I do believe that Sony has a plan for PlayStation Now. Some people are saying that PlayStation Now is useless, it's garbage, but make no mistake, I think it offers a great value to gamers. I think it's close to 800 games, and they're adding a lot of stuff to it and everything like that. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Now, I think PlayStation Now, if you ask me, is very underrated, right? It's very, very underrated. Now, Sony reveals the top 3 most played PlayStation Now games in 2020. It's going to make your head spin. Marvel Spider-Man, Days Gone, Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay, so Marvel Spider-Man, Days Gone, and Horizon Zero Dawn are the top 3 most played games of 2020 when it comes to PlayStation Now. Interesting, out of all the catalog of games, 3 exclusive IPs. Wow. I can't say I'm surprised. And, you know, like I said before, it's going to be interesting to see what happens this year with PlayStation Now. You know, once they add more, I can't say I'm shocked. I can't say Marvel Spider-Man, Days Gone, Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Zero Dawn. But yeah, it's very, very underrated. I will say that. It's very, very underrated. So there you guys go. There is your top 3 games: Marvel Spider-Man, Days Gone, and Horizon Zero Dawn, which is definitely interesting to say the least. So just wanted to kind of highlight that so people can understand that people are paying for PlayStation Now. Even though some people don't like it, I think that it offers a great value for gamers, and you know, it's only going to get better with time. So it's interesting because people would make fun of Days Gone and say, oh, Days Gone is trash. Oh, Days Gone is buggy. But listen to me, for a new IP, I think they did a great job on that game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know it sold very well. So, you know, there's a Days Gone 2. And it's kind of crazy because PlayStation fans right now, they really, really want Days Gone 2. You see what I'm saying? Like, people are already talking about it and they're like, hey, bro, we want that Days Gone too. So people make fun of Days Gone and say that it's one of those PlayStation titles that when it first came out, it was buggy. The controls wasn't really like refined. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people didn't really like it, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. But PlayStation Now, for some people, they're saying it's trash, but I guarantee you, bro, like if you look at the stuff that you're getting, that's a lot of games that you're getting at your disposal that you can stream, that you can play. You know what I'm saying? I think it offers a great value for the price that you're paying every month. And I do believe Jim Ryan, he said that he have something cooking up when it comes to Game Pass, like to combat Game Pass. And I think what it is that they're going to upgrade the server blades. They're going to remarket PlayStation Now, probably fuse it with PlayStation Plus Collection, and just make it into one big service and probably add some other perks and everything like that. And I think it's going to blow away a lot of people. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bleed over into our next topic at hand here. All right. So can we get 300 likes? I know we could do it. We are so close to getting 300 likes. Let's get 300 likes in about 2 minutes. Clock is ticking. 159, 158 is ticking. Our next topic here, guys, is Google. Got to talk about Google Stadia. I knew this was dead on arrival. I just, some people was telling me, oh man, you know what? Can't wait. I can't wait to see this thing fail. Like cloud gaming. Look at what Microsoft is doing with cloud gaming right now. You know what I'm saying? They did that whole thing smart. You got xCloud. They incorporated xCloud with Game Pass. I mean, it's a really, really sweet thing right now. It's a really, really, really sweet thing. And for those who sit there and they jumped up and they're like, oh, like me personally, most of the stuff that I get sent to me for review and things of that nature. But right away, some people are like, oh yeah, Stadia is gonna give Microsoft some issues because it's Google and this and yeah, Google got a lot of money. But I just felt like it was just literally poor management. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just poor management, poor execution, you know what I'm saying, and everything. But let's talk about Google Stadia right now because, yeah, epic fail, okay? Because it's like, for me personally, I don't want to stream games. I want to have my physical copy of games. That's just me. I like buying physical I don't like streaming stuff. And then you got to pay premium prices for these games, guys. You got to sit there and spend $60 for an old game like Assassin's Creed Origins from way back when. Some of the games are like $120, bro, for a digital game that I can't even touch. You know what I'm saying? Some of these games are overpriced. Oh, you can play this game with all the DLC and you can play it at 4K. Most people's internet can't even go up to 4K and be stable. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like most of the games that we already played already is, it's like, what's the point of me re-spending money on this whole game? Like, it doesn't make any sense, but I digress. Google has closed its Stadia game development teams. Streaming platform switches to focus offering tech to third parties. Wow, this is a shame because they thought that they was going to really blow everybody out of the water. Of course, Amazon, they have their Luna situation going on. Seems as though that's going to be great for a lot of people who have Amazon Prime and in the Amazon ecosystem and everything like that. This is sad. This is really, really sad. So Google is set to close all, I repeat, all of its internal Stadia game development teams in a course change. Bruh, this is crazy. So all of that talk, all that money invested in all these first party studios that you have that's going to be cranking out Stadia games, you're going to shut them down. And here is a big slap to the face right now to a lot of these people because they're out of work. They're literally out of work. And we have an industry veteran that's involved in this nonsense, right? So the closure will impact around 150 developers. Let that sink in. 150 developers. So 150 developers are literally going to be out of work. Come on, man. That's why I say these big corporations, that's why I thank God for what I do for a living, because ain't nothing like working for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Some of these companies, you work for them and they try to push this agenda of, oh, you work for us, you got great 401k. And it sounds all too good to be true. Oh, we're going to pay you $30 an hour. But you don't understand the hell that you got to go through for $30 an hour and 401k and 1 month vacation. And you get free Google products every freaking month. I'm not saying who knows. You see what I'm saying? But there's 150 developers right now that's out of freaking work. Come on, Dutch. Now, listen to this. Here's another interesting part about this. Now, we have an industry veteran that is soaked up, choked up, and yoked up in this particular situation right now. And it's sad because I remember when they hired her on and they were like, hey, they were bragging and boasting about their first party development team. And, you know, they pose a threat to Microsoft. Bro, like, sit down somewhere, take many seats and many flights, get to your freaking destination. Now I know I'm preaching to somebody, so listen to me very carefully, okay? Because it's what you put in is what you get back out. So Stadia's development boss, now she is the boss that they hired for this whole Stadia development situation, Jade Raymond. Now, for a lot of people, she's a veteran producer. She was behind Assassin's Creed, EA's Motive Studio, and all of that. She will now leave the friggin' company as a part of the closure. They're like, what's the point of Jade Raymond even being there? What's the whole point of her freaking being there? I would have jumped ship too. Out of nowhere, you imagine you sitting there, you're in the first party development studio for Stadia, and Big Boss just come through and be like, hey, y'all got to clean house. Y'all got to pack up all y'all computers. Y'all got to go. Y'all fired. Y'all laid off. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Doggone shame. Doggone shame. Now, listen to this very carefully now. It says Google will continue to operate the Stadia service and its $10 monthly Stadia Pro service, which, ouch. I don't know if a lot of people are going to sign up for $10 a month, considering you take away the meat, you take away the potatoes of everything, right? Which is your first party development studio. Like, come on, like, what type of rocks are you on? Like, seriously. Because you need those first party development studio team to basically push, you know what I'm saying, these titles to make it appetizing for people to actually sign up. Why the heck are we signing up for third party stuff? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we can play, if we want to play third party games, we can just get Game Pass. You get PlayStation Plus. You see what I'm saying? I mean, not PlayStation, yeah, PlayStation Plus. We could get freaking PlayStation Now. Why the heck are we signing up for this crap? For $10, and then you just ditch the online service like that. You just bro, or xCloud. You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't make any sense. But for those people who got the controller, sign up, spend $100 and something, you know what I'm saying? Wow, how do you feel? And you got so much competition out there for the cloud. Wow. Desperate for money, the billions of dollars that Google got. Epic fail. Epic fail. I can't say I didn't see this coming. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. All right. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and let's bleed over into our next topic at hand. We got to talk about Siri. Shut up. Just shut your top lip. You talk too much. I didn't ask you to ask me what I said. I didn't ask you anything. So shut your top lip and your bottom fat lip. All right. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead here, guys. And we got to talk about Mass Effect because Commander Shepard is back in a way of being remastered. And wow, from what I'm seeing right now, from a lot of people actually, you know, talking about this particular title, and you know, it's interesting because I believe that we're supposed to be getting, you know, a new Mass Effect game, and I think this is a filler, a way for them to literally hold us over until we get that right. And with that being said, let's go ahead. Hey, Phoenix, thank you so much for the support. Now, check this out. So Mass Effect Legendary Edition PS4 release date, PS5 enhancements, changes, and tweaks detailed. So this is very interesting to say the least. So Mass Effect Legendary Edition will launch May 14th for PS4, PC, and Xbox One. Interesting, right? Because I would think that they would do this for PS5 and Series X, but hey, you do get that upgrade and all that type of stuff. Now, the game will offer 3 Mass Effect games, complete with DLC as well. All right, which consists of 40 content packs, which is interesting. Each title will feature enhanced visuals such as new character models, shades, and lighting effects. It's worth noting that there is no dedicated PS5 and Series X version, which is kind of like missed opportunity again. But here's the thing though, back to what I was saying that yesterday, that AAA developers are really not going to spend a lot of money investing into just PS5 and Series X versions of games, because there's really not a lot to go around. You see what I'm saying? There's not a lot of people that own PS5s and own Series X's. There's a lot more people that have PS4 and Xbox Ones. So they're the ones that's really going to benefit from some of these games. Remember, we talked about that yesterday. There's going to be a lot of cross-generation stuff. Okay, now, so I know some people are like kind of bummed out with this, but hey, there's no PS5, there's no Series X versions of the game, although there will be some enhancements for when you play the game on those formats. Still, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is no slouch, with BioWare confirming 4K resolution, HDR, and 60 FPS. Now, the Mass Effect 1 remaster featured in the collection is also receiving some substantial tweaks, including updated UI, improved camera, aiming, plus revamped controls. So that's pretty cool, right? And so, yeah, that's literally what it is right now. And I know for some people like PS4, Xbox One, you got to understand, and PC, you got to understand why they're doing that, right? Because there's really not a lot of people with PS5s and Series X's. So you got to understand from that particular standpoint. And we do have some additional details here when it comes to PS5 enhancements. So listen to this. It says that Mass Effect Legendary Edition won't have any additional PS5 enhancements beyond what arrives at launch. Now, that's interesting. So basically, it's going to offer 4K 60 at launch. But beyond loading time improvements granted by the SSD and the PS5, the collection won't have anything else for PS5 players. So that simply means you can throw this out. You can definitely throw this controller out. Throw it out, because you ain't getting not a darn thing when it comes to that. So that's kind of a bummer for me, because I was at least hoping that would be the case. You know, I will be able to take advantage of the controller and everything like that. Now, listen to this. It says that we'll wait and see, but we have some targeted unleashing of some of the games so that it will be leveraging a bit of power of the next gen series beyond just the faster load times you would have to expect from the SSD. There are some things that I will let you get, like higher frame rates to keep the higher resolution and all that type of stuff. So really nothing of the sort when it comes to you know, Mass Effect taking advantage of the PS5, just the faster load times, and that is it. No enhancements or none of that. So if you guys are okay with that, let me know in the comment section. Connor, how you doing? Thank you so much for the support. Really do appreciate that. I say you broke my heart with Siri. Siri talks too much, man. Siri talks too much. All right, guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's bleed over into our next topic here. And like I said before, it's fine with me. I still got my PS4, and I'm still probably gonna play it on PS5 anyway. Mass Effect is Mass Effect. A lot of people don't like Mass Effect, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead here, guys. We got to talk about Control. Man, oh man, did you guys play Control yet on PS5? We got to talk about it, because this is very, very interesting. Okay, so we got to talk about Control. Have you guys downloaded it for people with PS5s? Have you guys played the game? Let me know. It says, Connor says, you're the best YouTuber. I try to be, man. At least I try to be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody great or nothing like that. Ain't nobody special, but I try to be, man. I try to be, especially in this oversaturated market. I try to be. try to put my best foot forward. Not yet. So you guys haven't seen the game yet? It says, yes, downloaded it, haven't played it. Well, here's the interesting part. If you guys want to see it, I can play it for you guys. For people who don't, haven't seen it or anything like that, we'll see. But Control Ultimate Edition, PS5, frame rate is more stable than Xbox Series X. Are you guys surprised? Are you guys surprised? I cannot say that I am surprised. I can't say I'm surprised. For starters, Control Ultimate Edition performance on PS5 clocks in at a largely stable 60 FPS with only minor drops during busy sequence. For graphics mode, the performance was very solid too, where it runs at 30 FPS with ray tracing. You guys know that ray tracing is literally like bugging down everything. And so what's going on, Rob? How you doing? So there you guys going at. So it's 30 FPS with ray tracing with improved visuals. The tests further reveal that Control Ultimate Edition tops out at 1440p with upscale to 4K. So 30 FPS, 1440p, upscale to 4K. That's with ray tracing, all the bells and whistles, everything that it has to offer, right? Now, here's the Series X situation. It says that according to a summary of the performance tests on NeoGAF, PS5 and Series X runs at 2560, 1440p, and the frame rate is mostly stable for both systems, although the Series X version does experience more drops than the PS5 version. Not entirely a big deal. It's not a big deal. But once again, that's why I said the console war is nonsense. It's literally nonsense. Rob, yeah, you did miss out on the GTA 6 news. I'll have timestamps, so don't worry. The stream is on DVR, so you can always go back. But we'll touch up some of that once we get into Q&A. So all this console war stuff needs to be in the trash. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like there's no point in having a console war if you want, a better perform. And it's kind of crazy, right? Because when you think about it, one of the biggest ordeals when it comes to the Series X before the systems came out was, oh, I'm gonna buy the Series X because the games are gonna look way better than PS5. Right? Remember that talk? The games are going to look way better than PS5. Higher frame rates because of the GPU. Look, we're not seeing that right now. And it's crazy because weak Station 5, they say. Weak Station 5, right? Weak Station 5 is outperforming this more powerful console, right? And what to Microsoft defense, to the Series X defense, it is a powerful machine on paper, but it's taken developers time to fully utilize all that extra horsepower under the hood. It's like you can have a super fast car, 1,000 horsepower car, but if you don't understand how to drive the car, it's not going to be effective. You see what I'm saying? Because you can have somebody with a car that has 400 horsepower and you have 1,000 horsepower and get your butt whooped. You see what I'm saying? It's not the freaking car, it's the driver. You know what I'm saying? That's to be blamed. And so in this case, it's the developer, right? Because you can't just point your finger at the machine and say the machine is garbage. It's the development tools. It's taking developers time to get used to the development tools and everything like that. Tools. How many times have you guys heard that? We've seen it with Dirt 5. We've seen it with NBA 2K21. How many PS5 games or the PS5 versions of games look better and play better on PlayStation 5? Either more FPS or higher resolution or something. It's crazy. And so all the stuff that Mark Cerny talked about on the road to the PlayStation 5, now everybody, those ones who were promoting the console war nonsense, everybody is being narcissistic. Like it's crazy. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, it takes time. And the beautiful thing about what Mark Cerny and the team did with the PlayStation 5 is making it easy for developers to fully utilize the hardware, right? And that's why you saw so many developers. Microsoft was praising the PS5. Let's not forget that. We had a Halo gaming director. We had head of marketing over there at Xbox just saying how they love the PS5, how the PS5 is so much more easier to develop for. Now we're really starting to see it. After the smoke is settling, we're starting to see that, look, developers were telling the truth. The system is just so much more easier to develop for. So when you have a system that's a little bit much more harder to develop for and a system that's way easier, it's like PS3 and 360 all over again. The PS3 was way powerful than the 360, but the 360 outshined the PS3. Why is that, Marlon? Well, because the 360 was easy for developers to develop for, and we started to see the difference between the third-party games, right? We started to see the difference with the third party. A lot of people was buying the 360 version because the 360 version just looked better and play better. So you automatically have a lot of people that are going to flock to the better version of said game. You understand what I'm saying? So fast forward into the Xbox One and PS4 situation, the PS4 outshined the Xbox One with what? First party titles. There were certain titles that just played better on PS4, third party wise, vice versa. Then when they came out with the One X, they came out with the PS4 Pro, the One X was outshining it, and that was a reason for people to buy the One X. Now this whole generation is a whole completely different thing, PS3 and 360 all over again, right? So it's like when you look at some of these third party titles, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. So people can call me crazy if they want to. Look at the Nintendo Switch, right? People say the Switch is garbage, but look at how it's selling right now, and look at some of the first party titles. They look way better than stuff that Microsoft and Sony will put out from that little machine. You see what I'm saying? Like if you look at Breath of the Wild compared to something that Microsoft has put out, you look at the quality. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, dang, like how they were able to do this. They're freaking wizards, man. They do magic with these low underpowered freaking hardware. You know what I'm saying? So it's generally speaking, not just Xbox just being super duper powerful and all this type of stuff. The devs needs to know what the heck they're doing. They need time. Now, the last time we heard that supposedly developers are getting used to the Xbox Series X development tool, and basically because Microsoft, they change up the SDK, they change up their development tools. Some developers did not get their hands on the Series X dev kit in time. Don't you guys understand that? So that is literally what's going on right now. It's taking developers a little bit more time to get used to set ecosystem. That's literally what it is. PS5 is just more easier, so developers are able to crank out more titles at a much more faster rate, and you know give us that extra next gen juice that we really do need. Extra frame rate, take advantage of the DualSense, all of that. Pay attention, guys. Xbox devs needs Lowe's to find those tools, bro. Listen to me. Hey, no shots. Like I said, I'm not talking about a console war, but I'm just keeping it real with you guys. You guys want me to keep it real? I'm just saying. It says, I know my family was telling me I moved FL 93 to Blizzards back then. Let me say this right now. What is my Series X doing right now? See where my Series X is? Let me show you. Let me show you. You see that? You see that Series X right over there? It's not even plugged in. See the power cords right there? You see that power cord? Let me show y'all, because y'all think I'm joking. Look. See? What is it doing right now? It is sitting over there. It's sitting over there. You know what I'm saying? It is sitting over there right now, collecting dust, waiting for that title that's gonna blow me away. You see what I'm saying? Like the medium was not it at all. Literally not it at all. I'm fixing to cancel my Game Pass. I'm fixing to cancel it because most of the games that is literally on Game Pass, I've already beaten them. I've already played them already. It has nothing to do with me being a PlayStation fan or nothing to do with me being a gamer. It's just that, yeah, we're going to have to wait a little while before we get certain things from Xbox. That's just the gist of it. You can agree with me or you can disagree with me. If you guys want to keep paying for Game Pass, that's fine. You know, when they have something that really appeals to me, then I'll get Game Pass again. But as of right now, I'm about to waste my money because I'm not going to be playing every single thing right now. And to be honest with you, I'd rather play my third-party games on PS5. I'm just going to keep it real. Why is that? Because of the DualSense controller and because the games take advantage of that ultra-fast SSD, so the games load a little bit quicker. So there's different reasons why you would want to play set game on the PlayStation 5 versus the Series X. It's nothing to do with being a fanboy. It's just keeping it real. You see what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm paying for PlayStation Plus, because I see the value in PlayStation Plus and I see they have certain titles that I haven't even played yet. Control, they sent it to me for review. I played it, ran through it, reviewed it, and I said that was it. But the Ultimate Edition, they added some really cool stuff for next gen. I'm probably going to get back into it. The Ultimate Edition. Game Pass does not offer that. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, man, what's going on, Nero? What's going on? Like I said, the differences between both consoles are marginal. So it's really no need for people to start a console war. It's stupid. But I'm just going to keep it $150 with y'all. Halo Infinite, when Halo Infinite comes out, I'll probably get Game Pass again. When Perfect Dark comes out, I'll get Game Pass again. When Fable comes out, I'll probably think about getting Game Pass, or I'll just buy the physical copies of the game. You see what I'm saying? Because there's this curse thing now that everybody is saying in the Xbox community that Game Pass is holding these games back. It's quantity over quality when it comes to Game Pass. You're going to get a bunch of quantities of games, but there's no quality stuff. You heard that Xbox curse, right? Even in the Xbox community, like they're saying, no, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Game Pass offers insane value. It has 18 plus million subscribers, which is great. But ask yourself this right now. How many of the games in Game Pass are you going to be playing? You only can play one game at a time. Are you playing every single thing through Game Pass? Is everything through Game Pass is really exceeding the value that you're expecting to pay $15 a month for? Ask yourself that, right? Because my Series X is going to sit over there until I get sent a review copy or Microsoft reveals something that really appeals to me for me to blow the dust off my Series X. Just going to keep it $150. There's no reason for me to lie. You understand? You know, I get a lot of, look, listen to me, man. I'm one of the realists to do this. I'm not going to lie to you guys and make up any stories and, oh yeah, go sign up for Game Pass. Look at what Game Pass is offering and see if that screams value to you. And if it screams value to you, go ahead and sign up for it. Don't sign up for it because of console war nonsense. Don't sign up for it because you hear some YouTuber praising Game Pass. Look at what Game Pass has to offer. Look at what PlayStation has to offer. Look at what PC has to offer, and then make your purchase decision from there. Because that's $15 a month, dog. That's a lot of money. A year. When it comes down to a whole year, that's a lot of money. Right? So don't make no mistake. It's better than buying the games individually, but I'm just saying, keeping it real. What is on Series X right now that is so amazing that you're like, oh my God, forget PS5, forget PC, forget Nintendo. What is so amazing on Series X right now? Nothing. We have to wait. Oh, thank you so much, Phil. Phil said you're speaking the truth. There's really nothing. I already beated Gears already. Medium, not my cup of tea. Y'all want me to lie or y'all want me to tell y'all the truth? Look, I love Xbox. I just want them to do better, bro. There's nothing right now that's saying, hey, play me. I'm just going to keep it real. Medium is not my cup of tea. Gears, I love Gears. I love Forza. I love Halo. But that's the same old 3 games over and over again. I'm going to just keep it real with y'all. We have to wait for Gears and Halo and Forza and Fable and State of Decay and Avowed and Perfect Dark. We got to wait for all of that, guys. We have to wait. Hellblade, we got to wait for that. Until then, wow, that's it. I need to be blown away. You guys need to be blown away. And so this is what we're dealing with right now with Control. It just goes to show you that everything Mark Cerny talked about is now coming to life. You see what I'm saying? You guys seeing it in the games. It's not just talking about all this architecture stuff and this system got this amount of GPU. Bro, it doesn't matter how many T-flops a system have. Look at a 3090 right now. One of the most powerful freaking GPUs out there with the highest amount of video RAM. Do you need a 3090? No. Is it nice to have a 3090 to future-proof yourself? Yes, because one of the downsides to the 3080 is that you only have 10 gigs of VRAM, which means sooner or later, depending on programs are going to get updated and it's going to use more VRAM, but for gaming, it's fine for right now. But if you're talking about a future-proof card, the 3090 is more like for workstations. You know, if you're doing a lot of animations, you're doing a lot of 3D stuff, you know, all that type of stuff, you know, a lot of graphic heavy intense work, then you know, and even then you're probably not going to be using or programming, you're probably not going to really use up all the 24 gigs of RAM. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, there's nobody really right now that's really pushing the 3090 to its limit or what it's really capable of. A very select few. You see what I'm saying? But people, I got a 3090. You know what I'm saying? Why I got a 3090? Because I want to future-proof myself, so I don't have to keep upgrading graphics card. That card is going to last me for at least another five years. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing with the Series X. Same thing with the Series X. So Halo, we have to wait. We have to wait. We have to wait on these. We're waiting right now with Sony. If you buy an Xbox right now, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're future-proofing yourself because they're hard to get right now. So you're basically future-proofing yourself. You're basically buying the Series X in hope that the games that's going to come out in another 2-3 years from now is going to validate your purchase. You're basically future-proofing yourself, just like getting that 3090. You feel what I'm saying? So that's literally what it really boils down to. You buy a PlayStation 5, you already know what you're getting yourself into. At least there are games out the gate that's going to appeal to you. And already this year, you see the titles that are going to be happening. You get what I'm saying? So ain't nobody pushing no console war. The console war needs to die. It's just validating your purchases and what appeals more to you. If you're an Xbox boy, and listen to me, for them Xbox boys, a lot of y'all bought PlayStation 5s. Why is that? Well, because Microsoft let you down and there wasn't really a lot of stuff. There's nothing to play. 0 Xbox Series X exclusive titles at launch. So a lot of you guys end up flocking to the PlayStation 5 because the games and the validation of the purchase speaks more volume to you. That's why. You see what I'm saying? It's not just pointing the finger and saying this and that. Like me personally, look, I'm a gamer, so I have everything. I have the Nintendo Switch. You see the Switch over there? I got a Switch. I got a Series X. I got a PS4. I got PS2, PS1, GameCube. I got everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gamer, but at the same time, I'm also an influencer. I'm also a reviewer. So I need to have these systems just in case if I get review codes, just in case if Microsoft drops something, I need to have it. So my purchase is kind of validated because I need to have that for work. So while it's sitting there gathering dust, I need to have it for work. I'm waiting. Clock is ticking. I'm waiting. That's all we can do is wait. That's literally all we can do is wait. That's all we can do. So, you know, There you go. And here's another perk. While people are laughing at the PlayStation 5 and saying it's trash, they're laughing at the Nintendo Switch. Oh, Switch is trash, but it sold 80 million. It sold 80 million units. And it's probably going to do another 20, 30 million this year. And ain't nothing nobody can do about it. A 1 teraflop system. Because most people care so much about T-flops. A 1 teraflop system. But it sold 80 million units. And people are still going to continue to buy. You know why? Because of the value proposition that we talked about. The performance per dollar. What are you getting for $300? Think about it. Kevin with the I was about to say $300. Kevin with the $3 says, hey Marlon, sup, got that LG CX with PS5. Let's go. Appreciate the love and the support. Now, listen to this. Thank you so much. Let's get you a tactical nuke. Let's get you up on the board. And then we're going to go over into this other perk that I think is just, once again, weak station 5, like they say. Thank you so much, Kevin. Appreciate that. Now, listen to me very carefully. When you can build a PC for yourself, I think that's just the better route to go. If you're an Xbox gamer, but here's the thing. A lot of people don't want to build a PC. A lot of people don't want to build a PC. So the buying a Series X is just, they just want the box, and they want to just play their console gamers and all of that type of stuff. Now, listen to this. Here's another perk with having a PlayStation 5 over the Series X. Here's another perk. And like I said, everything that Mark Cerny talked about is happening. Control Ultimate Edition PS5 size, the file size is 42%. Listen to me. No, Jits, I haven't played it yet. 42% smaller. That is incredible. So not only the game loads faster, not only you get much more stable frame rate, 42% faster. Smaller than the Series X due to the Kraken compression technique. That is insane. So the game is 42% smaller. Dog, that's huge. I'm lying? Okay. I'm lying. Okay. All right. I don't have to lie. I literally don't have to lie. I don't have to make this up. I'm giving you guys the information. I will show you guys. Right now. No, I haven't played Destruction All-Stars yet. I do have it installed though if you guys want to see it. Dang, I'm all zoomed in and everything. Jeez, I want y'all to see my face like that. Good Lord. All right, here it is, right in your face. As reported on Reddit, the game clocks in at 25.79 gigabyte on Sony's new home console, while on the Series X, the game weighs a 42.4 gigabyte and 42.1 gigabyte on Xbox One. Again, this is due to better compression technique employed by PS5 hardware. There you go. Talking about the Kraken and the Oodle and the IO throughput of the PS5. Doesn't matter if it's fake 4K. I don't care about fake 4K. I don't care. Look, what it comes down to is the game being smaller and the game is performing great when it comes to the FPS. People saying, oh, it's fake 4K. I can care less if a game is fake 4K. You know what I'm saying? As long as the FPS is solid, that should be people's main focus. Because there's a lot of stuff that's going to come out this gen that's going to be fake 4K. Not every single thing is going to be native 4K. You guys need to get that out of your heads. Not every single thing is going to be native 4K, native 4K, native 4K. There's a lot of games that are going to be dynamic 4K. There's a lot of games that's going to be 1440p. Understand that. And you're going to have to live with that. That comes down to the developer, because everybody wants all the bells and the whistles, right? Everybody wants the bells and the whistles. Oh, I want ray tracing. Oh, I want better lighting effects. Oh, I want to see the rain puddles on my head. Oh, I want to see the raindrops running down on my arm. Well, you're going to have to pay for that, sir. Well, how are you going to pay for that? Well, fake 4K. Can you handle fake 4K? Like y'all say? Because fake 4K is going to give you fake 4K. It's not going to be native, because you're taxing down the hardware. You want to see reflection on raindrops. You want to see all these lighting effects. That stuff eats up hardware, bro. I don't give a dog. Look at Cyberpunk. I have a 3090 with a 5950X with a 64 gigs of RAM, Vengeance Pro 64 gigs of RAM, a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD, beast of a machine, beast. And I can't eat with ultra ray tracing on. I cannot even run. I promise you, I can't even run Cyberpunk at 60 FPS with ultra ray tracing. Can't even do it. 40 FPS at the most I get, sometimes 50, depending if I walk into a building or something. Not gonna happen. So for those people, and that's a 3090 paired with a 5950X. That's a beast of a machine on paper. So not because you have a beast of a machine spec wise does not mean that all the games are gonna just be native 4K 60 FPS. That's not how it works. 4K is very taxing. Why do you think Nvidia invented DLSS? Because DLSS is supposed to super sample that native resolution and make it look friggin' better. You following what I'm saying? If you look at native 4K and look at DLSS, you're like, dang, wow. Listen to me, man. Y'all got y'all heads so far up, 4K is behind, that y'all can't even see. And ray tracing behind, that y'all can't even see the truth. Ray tracing is very taxing. Doesn't matter how powerful the hardware is. It's very taxing on the GPU and the CPU. You see what I'm saying? That's just how it is. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. Not every single thing is going to be 4K. A lot of the stuff is going to be upscale 4K. You see what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is going to be dynamic 4K, basically almost the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be native. Y'all want ray tracing, y'all want all of this, and y'all expect the game to be running at a smooth 60 FPS. Come on, man. Y'all got to understand that. So for some people are saying, oh, the Series X, oh yeah, it's fake 4K. It's okay. Well, there you go. Doesn't matter. But it's okay. People don't like hearing the truth. They want to hear what they want to hear. You can take something that's 720p with DLSS 2.0 or with DLSS and make that 720p resolution look way better than native 4K. And you know what that means? That is literally pretty much going to give you better performance when it comes to your game, because it's not as taxing. I'm just saying. But, you know, like I said, it's all good. You know, I don't necessarily have to explain this whole thing. People should already know the narrative, right? That's why I said it's not good to do a console war. It's not about a console war. It really comes down. It really comes down to the developer. Okay? And what they're able to achieve. Look at Red Dead Redemption 2. Let me ask you guys this. Come on, Dutch. Listen to this. Red Dead Redemption 2, if Rockstar should update this game to be native 4K 60 FPS with ray tracing. Do you think that's possible on Series X? Series X being the more powerful hardware. Do you think, answer me this question right now, Red Dead Redemption 2, a very demanding game, 4K 60 FPS with ray tracing, do you think that's possible on Series X? With it not dipping when it comes to the FPS, struggling to keep a solid FPS or struggling to keep up at 4K. Do you think that 4K 60 FPS with ray tracing, not 4K 60 by itself, with ray tracing, I ain't talking about because it was done on Xbox One X. I'm talking about with ray tracing. Do you think that's going to be this is going to happen at native 4K 60 FPS with ray tracing on Series X? Not going to be native. It's going to drop. It's not going to be native 4K. It's going to be dynamic 4K because of that ray tracing, because of that expensive technology. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Ray tracing bugs down your friggin' hardware. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not going to be native. Okay. So, like I said, people want to sit here and talk about, oh, fake 4K. Oh, fake 4K. Fake 4K. Okay. Okay. You better get happy. You better get happy with 1440p and get happy with dynamic 4K, because that is the reality. That is what's going to be happening. BenQ already say it. They already said it already, that for people who are expecting native 4K this generation, native 4K 60 FPS with ray tracing, not going to happen. It's not going to happen like that. It's going to be rare if it does happen. Maybe the game is not that graphical demanding or something like that. But you talking about them big open world. Okay, let me ask y'all this. Let me keep it real, because we're in the Q&A portion now. Let me ask y'all this. Do you think that Grand Theft Auto 6, with all the bells and whistles, ray tracing, all of that, right? With a big open world game like that, it's going to be 4K, native 4K 60 and 4K 120 with multiplayer? Do you think that's going to happen on Series X, being the more powerful hardware? GTA 6 4K 60 with ray tracing. I'm talking real-time shadow, lighting, all of that stuff. Do y'all think that's going to happen? No, not going to happen. It's not going to happen. 4K 60 with ray tracing with GTA 6, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. It comes down to the developer, and maybe, like I said, 4K 60 HDR, maybe you'll get away with that. But with ray tracing, no sir, no sir, no sir, no sir. I'm telling you, look, ray tracing is gonna look at my 3090, and I can attest to this. Where you getting this? You pulling this out of your butthole? No, bro. I'm telling you this right now. I have a 5950X with a 3090 with 64 gigs of RAM, and it's with everything turned on high with ultra settings. I am getting below 50 FPS. Below 50 FPS with a 3090. So what makes you think with everything on ultra, what makes you think you're going to get that? And even with PC with GTA 6, yeah, that you're going to have a real strong computer to run GTA 6 with ray tracing and all that. You probably ain't going to get 60 FPS. You probably ain't going to get it. It's going to drop tremendously. Like you're going to get maybe 50, maybe in the 40s somewhere. I'm just telling you guys how this stuff works. But of course, like I said before, people don't believe me. You know, people want to say, oh, you're a fanboy. No, it has nothing to do with being a fanboy. It's telling you guys the truth. 3090 is ahead of its time. 24 VRAM? What the heck are you doing with 24 VRAM? 24 gigabyte of VRAM. What the heck are you doing? Building a bridge? Constructing a state to where you need to construct buildings and do some architecting or something like that? You don't need 24 gigs of VRAM for gaming. At the minimum, you probably need is about maybe 8 or 10. You don't need that. So a 3090 is a way ahead of its time. And that card is not designed for gaming. It's really not for gaming, bro. It's for those people that have those big workstations, you know, have higher workload. You really don't have use for no 3090 being no gamer. A 3080 is just fine. But as far as like, you know, the performance compared to the 20 series cards, way ahead. Way ahead. And when it comes to the CUDA cores, the die, when it comes to the VRAM and all of that, way ahead. 3080 is for gaming. 3090 is for those people that really want, you know, that workhorse machine for work. Like if they have, you know, they have some programming to do, some 3D modeling to do, animations to do. Those people that make those Pixar movies, those are the type of people that really need that extra VRAM. You don't really need all of that. So when you see them people that talking about, 12 T-flops. Look, I've had so many freaking developers, unless you're doing mining, you're doing Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying, where you need 3090 and all that. You can do it with a 3080. You can mine with 3080s if you want, but they always go for the better card, the highest card possible. Everybody want to, 24 T-flops. You're not going to use all that. The heck, some of y'all don't even understand what the heck T-flops is. I had developers on here saying that T-flops does not matter. Developers. 3090 is an overkill. You don't need it. Come on, man. You don't need that. You can get native 4K 60 with a 3080. 8K gaming? Holy freaking cow. 8K gaming is nowhere close. So you don't listen to nobody, man. Don't let nobody steer you down the wrong. Well, the Series X can do 8K gaming. No, the heck it can't. No, the heck it can't. How is it able to do that? How are you able to do 8K gaming on a Series X for $500? Come on, man. That is not for gaming. That's for streaming content. That's for 8K streaming content. It ain't no 8K gaming. 8K is not even a thing yet. Heck, some people still don't even have a 4K TV. 4K is like sort of mainstream now. You talking about 8K? You ain't ready for 8K yet. Some people can't even afford that 8K TV. You know how much for an 8K TV? Can you afford an 8K TV? Come on, man. 3090 is way ahead of its time. So for the people who are sitting there bragging and boasting about 12 T-flops, and we haven't necessarily seen, where's all that extra power going to? We haven't seen it. Control has more stable frame rate on PS5. Control have smaller file size, which for the file size, some people don't care. But I'm just saying, we're already starting to see it already. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people just capping, going with the crowd. Bro, no. It's for 8K. I seen people in the chat talking about 8K gaming on X Series X. Not gonna happen. Are you kidding me? Not gonna happen. You're gonna need way more than 12 T-flops for 8K gaming. You're gonna need way more video RAM for that. You're gonna need something like a 3090. That's an overkill. And even people try to play games at 8K on the 3090 don't even have an 8K monitor. Is there anything such as an 8K monitor? Can you even see 8K right now? Is there any 8? Bro, they're barely just coming out with HDMI 2.1 monitors for 4K. Is there any 8K monitors out there? I'm waiting. If there is, it's probably one or two. I don't know of any. I haven't seen nobody talking about no 8K monitor. They're barely just doing HDMI 2.1 with 4K right now. Ain't no 8K monitor. And if there is an 8K monitor, it's an arm and a leg. You see what I'm saying? It's not cheap. Some of y'all can't even afford it for 8K. Come on, man. Y'all, listen to me, man. Listen to me. Don't let nobody gas y'all up and pump y'all up and stare. No. Be realistic. You buy a Series X to future-proof yourself because you really want to see that marginal difference. You want to see that marginal difference. You care that much. You're that much hype for power. You're going to have to wait. And when you see those Series X first-party titles, it's probably going to be a marginal difference, if that. Seriously. Ron Jones says, I'm off. Enjoy your week. All catching the reply for GTA 6 news. Hey, thank you. So don't listen to people talking about 8K gaming on Series X and PS5. It's just not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. People don't even have 8K TVs like that. Some people do, but not everybody does. So don't let nobody gas you up about no flipping 8K gaming on Series X and PS5. It's just not gonna happen. Unless you got a 3090. With a 3090 is $2,000. You got $2,000 laying around? Do you have $2,000 laying around? You know how much PS5s you can buy with that? Or Series X? You can buy 4 PS5s. You can buy 4 Series X's with that for the price of a 3090. Do you need a 3090? No, the heck you don't. You need a 3080. Because that's where you at as a gamer. You're at 4K right now. You ain't at 8K yet. 8K is for another maybe 5-10 years. So you buy a 3090 now, you're basically future-proofing yourself. So I don't want to hear it no more. I really don't want to hear it anymore. Because it's just a marginal difference. And don't get caught up in the marketing hype. Don't get caught up in that marketing hype. Because all it is just getting y'all hyped up. And where's the proof? Weak Station 5. Where is the proof? Where is it? So that's just where I'm coming from. You know, people have these high expectations for some of these titles and everything like that. It just don't work like that. It just don't work like that. Weak Station 5, but at the same time, it's still outdoing the Series X in some there's some marginal differences with the PS5. It's not night and day difference between PS5 and Series X. It's marginal, like a slightly more FPS, or, you know, maybe textures might look a little bit better, but it's not a huge difference. So that's why I said it's not good to have console wars, because it's pathetic. It's stupid, and it does not make any logical sense. So people need to stop saying that. Seriously. Afro, you finished? It says play some. No, because people keep, you know, like I said, I have to go in depth and let people understand what's going on. You see what I'm saying? I have to just let it be known, because it's like, I'm tired of people saying that you can do 8K gaming on Series X. I'm tired of people saying, oh, 12 T-flop against 10. Like, where's the differences, right? What are we seeing that is so dramatically different? The differences between the Series X and the PS5 are noticeable in a blind test. The console war is dumb. Of course, it is dumb. It doesn't make any sense. It is freaking dumb, and it doesn't make any freaking sense whatsoever. So, like I said, man, people need to stop. People really need to stop. They really do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make logical sense to me. But that's the reality that we're in right now. That's the reality that we're in. We're in a very sticky situation right now. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't even know that. And that's the reality. You know, it's like, for what? So let's fire up this thing here and let's see why is saying control cannot be installed when I clearly install control. See what I'm saying? Running out of friggin' space. Running out of freaking space, boy, I tell you. Running out of space. That's what it is. Running out of space. It says Marlon GTA 6 release 7-11. That's what they're saying. 7-11. 7-11. So what game do you guys want to see? I don't know what game, because you guys are funny with y'all games and everything. So what games, because as far as I know, we got Destruction All-Stars and we do have Control. So I don't know what you guys would want to see as far as that is concerned. You guys are talking about that. Let's see here. I almost have no space to my PS4. Of course, no space on that. It says many running out of space on PS5, me included. Yep. We already know. RE8. It says show the RE8 demo. We played RE8 demo already. There's no combat. There is nothing but graphics. Just graphics showcase. That's it. Just graphics showcase. That is all you're going to get. You're not going to get anything else. My PS4 Pro has more space. Bravo. It says Destruction Control ZZZ. Hitman already beat Hitman already. It says, hey, they discontinued the PS4 in Japan. I think they're just having the Slim right now. But I'm pretty sure you can go in the store and get brand new PS4s. Maybe at least a Slim. I don't know about the Pros, though. You might find a few retailers with that. It says, haven't heard PS talk anything about SSD. No, we still got to wait. The Medium, not my cup of tea, unfortunately. It's just not a game that really, like, you know what I'm saying? It really, like, pulls you in. So, let's see, NCAA. I heard that NCAA is actually coming back for some reason. That's what I heard. Hey, Harvey, remembered up. Thank you so much, Harvey, for remembering up, supporting the nation once again. Thank you so much, man, for remembering up and everything. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. The RE lady is freaking huge, man. It says play Control, Marlon. I want to see what it's like on PS5. You guys want to see Control? Let me know if you guys want to see Control. It says really play God of War. It's amazing on PS5. Yeah, I did beat God of War plenty times. Says yes, medium, awesome, bruh. It says it's automatic. Hey, Harvey, I appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. And shout outs to our top stream donator, Rob. Thank you so much for the 50. And everybody else who donated today. Rob, that makes you the top stream donator, sir. Thank you so much for the comment. Say Destruction All-Stars, best graphics of the year. Do you guys want a separate gameplay stream? Let me know if you guys want a separate gameplay stream, because yeah, if y'all want a separate gameplay stream, I can do that. It says Destruction is a bad game. Okay, how many of you guys played Control? Not Control. How many of you guys played Destruction All-Stars? Because some of y'all saying it's trash. Try out in a different stream. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that then. I'll do it. Destruction is okay, but very bare bones. It's not trash. It's just okay. Not yet. I played it. It's buggy and it's a glitchy mess. Wow. Everyone cussing in the lobby. What? Yo, how can I upgrade my sponsorship from... Hey, Jose, I'm working on that right now because it has to be approved through YouTube. So I'm working on that. Yo, Anthony, what's going on? Destruction is dope. I haven't downloaded it yet. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. What time is it now? I'm going to have a gameplay stream for you guys. If y'all want to, I can probably do one. I can probably squeeze one in. I don't know, but because I see you guys really want to, We could probably try God of War out and try, you know, all 3 of the games out. God of War, and we could try Destruction All Stars and Control in one stream if you guys would want. If you guys want that, we'll do that. If not, we good.
Is to go even further beyond.
Yo, what in the world? Harvey with the $75 donation. Oh my God. Harvey's like, what, Rob? Nah, bro. No, bro. I'm the king of this joint. Mic drop, baby. I'm the king of today's donation. Let's go. My boy Harvey with the $75 donation. Thank you so much, Harvey. Let's go. Let's get my man a tactical nuke. He was like, what, Rob? Nah, bruh. I'm the king of this joint. Let's go, man. Let's get some love and emotes to the homie Harvey. Let's go, baby. We out here. Thank you so much for the $75 donation. And my boy just read up his sponsorship. Let's go, man. We out here showing mad love and support. God of War Ragnarok is not out until late 2021. I'm telling you, Harvey, hey, Jose, you're the Hall of Famer when it comes to highest donation of all time with that 2,500. But when it comes to daily, that boy Harvey and that boy King Mo, man, that boy Harvey and that boy, when it comes to daily, when it comes to weekly, man, crazy. Let's see here. Honestly, God of War on PS5, you should just stream it. It looks beautiful. I can probably do God of War at 1080p 60 FPS. What do y'all say? Stream it at 1080p 60 FPS. Stream some God of War for you guys, and Destruction All Stars and Control. What do y'all say? Let me know. I can do it. I can do it for you guys. If y'all want to, I can do it. If I get a bunch of yes, then I'll do it. Come on, Dutch. All right. Well, enough of me talking. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to fire up God of War. And then we're going to fire up God of War. And we're going to have Control and everything ready for the gameplay stream. All right. So I got y'all. Don't worry. I got you guys covered. I'll be right back with the stream. I say around 6 o'clock. I'll start streaming the gameplay stuff for you guys. Okay. All right. So I'm not going to waste any time. He says, bro, don't waste your time on Destruction of All Stars. I would rather see the medium. Okay. I got y'all covered, man. I got y'all covered. I'll have it for you guys. All right. So I'll be back around 6 o'clock. Okay. So don't worry. I'll be right back. One love and God bless. And I'll see you guys for the gameplay stream. Okay. Thank y'all so much for the support. Shouts to my boy Harvey for becoming the king of today's daily live stream. One love and God bless. I'll see you guys in just a bit. I got to just download God of War and everything. All right. So I love y'all. Peace. Get hype. Get excited, baby. We're going to be rocking out. We're out of here. Blessings. Come on.